All right, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name's Oliver. So today we're doing another episode recap of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, season 14, episode 12, titled Land of the Free, Home of the Shade. This was actually one of my favorite episodes of the season so far. Oh gosh, I'm gonna get into it. It starts off, now Garcelle, Kyle, and Sutton are still in Augusta. They're about to leave though. RHOBH said that she would be sad that some of them are gone, and I put in parentheses excluding Garcelle. RHOBH said, I love you to Sutton. That was a monumental breakthrough right there. Going back to Beverly Hills, the scene with Bose, and it's with her cousin Tina. Now Bose said that she and Tina's relationship, they're like this, right? I have a cousin like that. Her name is Taylor, and we are like this indeed. Like she's like actually like a sister because we're both only children, so it's just like yeah. Anyways, okay, so Bose was talking about her pregnancy, and she said that Bose had pregnancy issues with her first daughter, Eve. I think she said she had a miscarriage. I watched this several days ago and I just wrote down some notes, so if it wasn't a miscarriage and something else, I apologize, but that's what I think she said, it was a miscarriage. Still really sad. And then she said she had more pregnancy issues with Lael. Interesting enough, after this, I was seeing a lot of people on Twitter talk about, oh, they're like, why is she still trying to have another kid? Just let her do her thing, y'all. Just, we're here to watch, not put in our 2 cents. This is the rest of the whole episode. It's Dorit's pool party. She's having a 4th of July pool party, invites all the girls there. Sutton arrives first, and nobody's inside the house, okay? That is strike one, because Sutton is there, she's waiting for 39 minutes for Dorit to come down. Mind you, they played a little clip of Dorit saying, oh, I don't want to keep people waiting. 39 minutes later, she comes down the stairs. Oh, but before she comes down the stairs, Kyle walks in, and Kyle is like, why do you have a shrine of PK at your front door? It was actually like a shrine. Like she just had pictures of him like on the center table right there for everybody to see, which I was like, oh, okay. After Dorit came down the stairs, she took Sutton's Hermes Mini Kelly. That is war. Like she took her Mini Kelly and she was trying to make jokes. And Garcelle said this later on in the episode, Dorit has never been a person to make good jokes, like ever. Now, Dorit is unintentionally funny. That's why I think she's funny. She's never great with making jokes, and there are several instances of that. Like you can just go back and roll the clips. Like there are a lot of situations like that. Garcelle arrives and she trips in Dorit's home trying to get outside, basically like over the tracks for the sliding doors. Yeah, that almost took Garcelle out. Oh, so here we go. Garcelle asks Sutton, you know, what she's drinking. And Garcelle was like, is there alcohol in it? Like, not joking, but she's like, is there alcohol in it? And Sutton was like, yeah. And then Dorit looks over and she's like, Garcelle, did you just say, did Sutton have alcohol in it? Now, mind you, all last season, Dorit was literally insinuating that Sutton has a problem with alcohol, that she's an alcoholic. Like, the entire season, she was. Not only Dorit, but Kyle was too. We'll get into that in a little bit. But yeah, so Dorit was like, girl, did you just ask that? And Sutton then calls Dorit a female dog. She was just like, don't call me a female dog in my own home. Then Sutton gets up and she storms out. Kyle and Garcelle go run after her and try to stop her. In Dorit's confessional, she was just like, of course, Kyle and Garcelle, they're not gonna have my back. They're just gonna go run after her. Make sure you have a drink in her hand. When she said that, that really reminded me, just like the style in which Dorit does things, it reminded me of that child bride comment that she made about Crystal. It's not the same thing, okay? Not the same thing. But the style that she said it, she was just trying to be spiteful. So she just threw it back in her face, you know? Now, once again, alcoholic, child bride, that's not the same thing at all. But it just reminded me of that, and I was like, Dorit, that just, you're not good at telling jokes. Bose arrives, and she's like, move out of my way, female dogs. And everyone's like, wait, we shouldn't use female dogs because that's a sensitive word today. And then Bo's like, wait, what happened? Oh, also, Dorit in her confessional, she was like, maybe something is happening like underneath, like with Sutton, because it's like, why does she react like that? Bingo, yes. I think that Sutton essentially, with her father and how he passed away, the allegations of her being an alcoholic, that is very sensitive. I don't necessarily know if Dorit knew that, but I think that's why. So it was 3 strikes. Number 1, you had Sutton waiting for 39 minutes. Number two, you took her mini Kelly and were trying to make a joke out of it. However, it was just really bad, and it was just like, girl, what are you doing? Give me my Kelly back. Then number three, you had the insinuations of alcoholism again. It was never gonna go over well. But yeah, so Kyle and Garcelle, they're trying to help her. Now, Kyle made a little slick comment. She said, I don't know why she would joke with you like that, or she said something like that. Kyle, you did that last season. You said that last season too. You were joking with Dorit about it and telling that to Crystal. Do we not remember that? We do. So then Bose comes back over and she's like, can we just like enter the house? Because, you know, it's rude for you to be sitting by the door and just enter. And Garcelle's like, stop being Dorit's spokesperson. Now I have a few things to say about that, because I've seen on Twitter people being like, oh, so Bose can't be Dorit's spokesperson, but Garcelle can be Sutton's spokesperson. Here's why this is not the same situation. Bose got onto this show and she immediately clicked with Dorit. From the viewer's perspective, it really does seem like she's not hearing other people's sides. But it's not like she doesn't want to, it's just she's seeing Dorit and her whole situation and she's like, dang, like, you know, I really feel for this woman, you know? And that's how they got really close. Garcelle and Sutton, they got close because we had this thing in Real Housewives of Beverly Hills called the Fox Force 5. Do we not remember that? And it was the Fox Force 5 versus these two. So they just got close off of that. And any time that Garcelle has backed up Sutton, it's because Garcelle was involved in some way. For instance, Dorit brought up something, this was a few seasons ago, Dorit brought up something that was said off camera, on camera. That's a Lisa Rinna move. And Garcelle was like, no, why did you bring that up? Like, that doesn't make any sense. That was a conversation between me and Sutton and whatever. That doesn't make any sense. So it's not the same thing. And I'm seeing people trying to equate that. It's not the same thing at all. Like, Bose has known Dorit for what, 2 weeks, and Garcelle and Sutton have been besties for a long time. And I really didn't hate that. Anyways, they go back outside. Bose said in her confessional she's mad that these female dogs don't got no couth. That reminded me of Real Housewives of Potomac when Karen was like talking to Ashton. She was like, have some couth about yourself. Yeah. Anyways, Dorit calls Sutton a douche. Now that was PK talking right there. Then Sutton leaves, but in a confessional, she says that she's sorry that Dorit's businesses failed and hers haven't, and that she's sorry that Sutton had a clean divorce, but Dorit hasn't. Is Dorit even divorced? Okay, so after this, Garcelle and Bose kind of go back and forth. They're not arguing, and this is what I want y'all to see. This is what I want you guys to see. Garcelle and Bose, they are talking to each other back and forth. There's no arguing, they don't hate each other, they're just talking, and then they agree to disagree. Why can't we have them two both exist? But a lot of y'all want to put Garcelle and Bose like this and put them against each other, when that's not the case. Like, they like each other, they just disagree. Why do y'all piss me off with that? Anyways, okay. I completely forgot to add in here that Dorit and Kyle end up like talking again, and then Dorit takes Kyle upstairs into her messy house, and it was just some stuff here and there, but basically they are fine. They were just talking about each other's marriages, and they were both saying that, you know, like, they're okay. And then we get a foreshadowing to next week's episode whenever Mauricio is spotted kissing another woman while in Greece. Okay, anyways, that's it. I don't have any more notes after that, so I'm just gonna wrap up this episode recap right here. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did making it. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.